It affects more than 80% of the world's population.
It is big, it is growing, and it knows no race, gender, or religion.
It is poverty. Poverty is a lack of adequate shelter, no roof over his head and no floor under her feet.
Poverty is bigger than most people can understand, but it affects the smallest the most.
It's a lack of hope. It comes with no respect, and it steals the voice of billions every day.
Poverty is no shoes on her feet, it's no food in his stomach, and no private place to take a bath.
Poverty has many faces that change from place to place, and it has existed throughout the generations.
Poverty is big, and it is growing. And poverty can be beaten.
Umbali nimetoka na mahali nimefika, ndiyo maana nimetambua kuwa wewe ni Ebeneza. Sio kwa uwezo wangu, ila ni kwa uwezo wako. Umbali nimefika Baba, mimi ninashukuru. Sio kwa uwezo wangu, ila ni kwa uwezo wako. Umbali nimefika Baba, mimi ninashukuru. Sio kwa uwezo wangu, ila ni kwa uwezo wako. Umbali nimefika Baba, mimi ninashukuru. Thank you. That song is from my native language, Kiswahili, and it means, this far the Lord has brought me, this far I've come. That is why I call God my help and my rock. It brings so much joy in my life because God has done so much to me that is beyond my knowledge and understanding. I grew up in Kariobangi slum, which is one of the slums in Nairobi, Kenya. And life in the slum is so hard and difficult. Disposal of garbage is poorly done. Everywhere you walk, you find rubbish scattered all over the area. Sewerage system is also poor, which poses a danger of the people who live there, who are at risk of getting diseases and sicknesses. There are no bathrooms in the slum. They use what is called a flying toilet, where human beings dispose their waste in a plastic bag and then swing it and release it where it lands. That is their bathroom. There's a lot of insecurity in the slum. All forms of crimes, prostitution, youth abuse drug when they are very young. Harmful liquor is brewed there. And it was painful to see my own friends being abused sexually with their own fathers, their own brothers and uncles. People in the slum are so illiterate, they cannot read or write because they don't have a chance to go to school. There's no clean water. They either drink dirty water which mixes with the sewage, or walk 5 or more than 5 miles to look for water which they are not even sure of getting. I grew up in a small hut, like the hut which is at the lobby. and we lived in there, 6 of us. I can say that that hut at the lobby is much better. Ours was not cemented, no electricity. The walls were made up of mud, and the roofs iron sheet, which had holes. So when it rained, we couldn't sleep. We stayed the whole night without sleeping because the roof would leak and the floor will be wet. We lived on $10 or less than $10 a month. And hunger was our greatest problem. We never had anything to lay on the table. We went for so many days or so many weeks without putting anything on our stomach. If we had to eat, it had to be rotten food that we picked in the market, or we had to dig in trash for the leftovers at the restaurant. In 1992, when I was 7 years old, God intervened in our situation through compassion. It is at the Compassion Project that I found so much joy. Compassion transformed and rebranded my life. Compassion transformed me. It changed me from a statistic of Kariobangi slum and made me who I am today. It is at the Compassion Project that I received a very special gift. I received and accepted Jesus Christ in my life. I received my first Bible at the project. It is at the Compassion Project that I was assured of security. It was a second home to me. They paid for my camps, paid school fees. Compassion gave me my beloved sponsors, Rick and Roxanne Robinsons from Oregon. These are very special people in my life. They loved me so much to an extent of just picking a packet on the table and gave me hope. They made me feel human, appreciated, and worth living. They ensured that I went to school. They ensured that I had good health, because every month they supported me. My sponsors sent me birthday and Christmas gifts. My sponsors had a personal contact with me. They sent me letters. My sponsors will say, "Maurine, we love you so much. Maurine, you are very beautiful." This word touched the depth of my heart, because even my own mom never told me such words. Nobody ever told me such words. They went on and said, "Maurine, poverty cannot determine your future. Poverty cannot determine your future. It shapes it." Yes, those words were true. They made me a hero who I am today. Gave me quality education up to the university level. I am a student at Kenyatta University in Kenya, pursuing a degree in education, and I'll be graduating this year in December. Through their generosity, they taught me how to give, and me, together with other leadership development program students, we sponsor 8 children, 1 from Honduras, 1 from India, and 6 from Kenya. They gave us hope. Today, as I'm speaking to you, I got the opportunity yesterday in the afternoon to speak with them for the very first time. I heard their voice yesterday for the very first time, and they repeated the same words. You are so special, amazing, and awesome. As I'm speaking to you right now, so many children are dying because of lack of food. Thousands and thousands of children are dying because of preventable diseases. Tonight, my brothers and sisters in Christ, you can choose to make a difference in a child's life. You can choose to give a child hope. Poverty is not just lack of basic necessities, but it is a tremendous lack of hope. You can choose to give it tonight by just picking a packet and committing yourself to sponsorship through compassion. Mungu awabariki sana. This is from my native language, which means God bless you so much. Thank you.
You can beat poverty. You can change the world.
You can give him shoes to walk on and her food to eat. You can give them shelter from the storm of poverty.
And tools to beat it in their lives and the generations to follow.
You can give hope, respect, and the gospel to one child who can beat poverty.
Oh yes, poverty can be beaten, and it can be beaten by you.